Well, it is still morning, so good morning to you, one and all. Um, it is that time of year where cold weather sets in, snow falls, and winds blow. But we're also grateful to God for the privilege of being able to come on and to share with you our snapshot, our snapshot. And again, we try to the very best of our ability, to provide this on a consistent basis so that you'll be able to come in and to share with us on this morning. And we are so grateful that many of you are here with us. Hey, Michelle, how are you, Jemison? How are you doing today? I see people are popping on here pretty fast. Grateful to God for those of you who are coming on, and I probably need to provide a longer period of time for the notifications. I'll try to do a little bit better about that. Doe, how are you this morning? Sabrina, Nancy, Bobby McKenzie, how are you? Sharon, I hope all is well with each and every one of you. I hope that you are staying safe. Patricia, how are you this morning? I pray that you are. You are doing what you need to do. Lady Bowling, how are you this morning? Um, Someone gave me a message to give to you um, concerning the gift that I sent to a certain pastor in Farrell, Pennsylvania. And I was told that you were one of the first participants to jump in. So I just need you to know that I've been told what's happening there. Jaleesa, how are you this morning, Billy? Pray you're doing well. Cecile, how are you? Yes, yes. We're grateful for those of you who are coming on board and sharing with us in such large numbers that are coming on. And I'm grateful for those of you who are doing so. Let me see, who do we have here? Denise, I see that you have popped up on here as well. So I'm grateful to God. William, how are you, sir? Um, I would normally tell you to share, but this doesn't last long enough for many people to get on. Yes, Cecile, you know we love you and your husband being a part of the ministry of the Union Church, and we're grateful that you were with us for a couple of weeks, and thankful to God for that. Denise, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Okay, and so we're grateful that you guys are on board with us, and we're going to share in just a couple of minutes this quick snapshot so that we can just kind of share just a little something with you and go from there. Good, 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 good. William, I'm glad all is well with you. Billy, I'm glad all is going well with you also. And again, we're grateful for the privilege to have so many of you who are with us on this afternoon now. And so just give me another moment here, and we'll be, as the old folk used to say, we'll be ret to roll, ret to roll, okay? And we'll go from there. Pray that you're staying warm. Hey, Larry, what's up? Pray that you had an enjoyable Thanksgiving. And hey, Pee Wee, how are you? Did your sister tell you what I said? In case she didn't, I want you to know that I appreciate you being on board with us Sunday and being a part of our worship experience. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, and so we are living in crazy times, and when you think that they can't get worse, they do. When you think that uh, the psychological makeup of people in their psychotic episodes of existence could not get any worse, they do. When you find out that people really don't care, okay, okay, good, Pee Wee. I'm glad that she shared that with you. I just wanted you to know that I appreciate the fact that you're being a part of what we're doing. Ethel, how are you this afternoon? And I've been, I try because I'm to the point now. Hey, Sylvia, I was looking for your friends, but maybe we can get them, next week. Um, Minister Faye, how are you? I I'm troubled, and I see I'm having some issues with my internet. See, it's doing something, but it's okay because I'm going to press on anyhow. And I'm troubled over the fact that people will place the lives of persons into the hands of political prowess. Let me tell you the latest one. Not talking about who said it, what party. I'm not going to do any of that. But it's being said that, and I want you to, I want you to ask me. I want you to answer me if any of this makes sense to you, or that people in this country have just that much power that they can create a global pandemic for the sake of political advancement. I want us to think about this for just a moment. It's being said that a certain party created this new variant that's coming out of Africa that now is in Canada, that now is in Europe, that now is New York is doing all that it can to safeguard it, but the truth of the matter is it's already here. And that it's okay for hundreds of thousands of people to die for political office. And so, as I was seeking the Lord concerning that, because a lot of times now I only watch so much of it because it becomes nauseating after a while. It can create a level of paranoia in your life. And where is God in the midst of all of this? I just wanted to know if it made sense to anybody out there. Where is God in the midst of allowing such psychologically dysfunctional people to have so much influence over those that claim to be intelligent, who also claim to know who the Lord is? Where is God? I'm because now let me tell you my situation. This new variant is more deadly and easily transmitted than the one we're just wrestling with. One of the experts said this morning that we will never arrest this problem until the world is vaccinated. But it's not going to happen because there's some crazy people out here in charge of people. And so as I was seeking the Lord, and the truth of the matter is the Lord led me to Psalm 43. I didn't want to deal with Psalm 43, but here's what I've got to look at. Hey Cora, how are you? I'm in trouble right now. I'm in trouble because I don't understand how people can sleep at night knowing that they are killing people. I don't understand how people can say they love the Lord but hate different nationalities of people. I don't understand how people can go to worship to bless his name and curse the names of other people, send out lies about other people, cause people to become so chaotic that they now don't have a problem in killing somebody for the sake of their own agenda. And so Psalm 43 says, "Vindicate me, O God, and plead my cause against an ungodly nation." Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. We do not live in a Christian nation. And the truth of the matter is, it's never been a true Christian nation, because if it had, it would have never promoted and endorsed and participated in slavery. If it had been a Christian nation, the Native Americans would have not been exploited and killed and put out on reservations. If this has, Barbara, been a Christian nation, a lot of the things that were going on, Barbara, it tried calling you 5 times to let you know that this past Sunday was your Sunday to come, and the line was busy the whole time. Just wanted to let you know that. How can those who claim to love the Lord be so evil? Well, let me share this with you. This ain't the first time evil people have been in existence. He says, I need to plead my case against an ungodly nation. Oh, deliver me from the deceitful and unjust men. Here's what I need you to do, Lord. Every time I turn around, it looks like wickedness is always in control. Every time I turn around, it looks like wickedness is winning. Every time I turn around, it looks like wickedness is always in control. For you are the God of my strength. Paul says, when I'm weak is when I'm strong, which means what? When I find myself in moments of depletion, physically, mentally, financially, that's when I become strong, because I recognize. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. We want to make sure we get that right, so when the call comes through, you can be on board, okay? So what do I do? How do I make sure I keep my sanity in the midst of insane people? And so the psalmist says, because this is a prayer to God in the time of trouble, he says, send out your light and your truth. Let them lead me. Y'all gonna catch this in just a second. Because right now, lies are the prevalent truth. But here's what I've got to do. I cannot be persuaded. I cannot be influenced. I cannot be subjugated to lies. Lead me in the light. Lead me into truth so that I can live above and beyond where other people are. Then I will go to the altar of God, and my God, my exceeding joy, and on the harp I will praise you. Then he says, well, then why am I cast down, O my soul? Why am I disquieted within me? Hope in God. That's all I'm trying to tell you. That's all I'm trying to tell you. When I'm in trouble, I can call on him. When I'm hurting, I can call on him. When I'm depressed, I can call on him. When I'm oppressed, I can call on him. When I'm broke, I can call on him. When I'm destitute, I can call on him. When I'm on the mountaintop, I can still call on him. When I'm in the valley, I can still call on him. And guess what he's going to do? In the midst of this, I recognize that my hope is in God. Now, here's how you change from being overcome to being an overcomer. All right, y'all catch that? This is how you change from being overcome to an overcomer. He said, then I'll praise you. Oh, I wish I had somebody. Okay, I will yet praise you, because when I recognize that my hope is in God, when I recognize my strength is in God, when I recognize my resilience is in God, when I recognize my fortitude is in God, my hope is in God, my life is in God, my joy is in God, then I do not allow the madness that's going on, the craziness that's going on to control my praise. Because I've learned how to bless him, okay? Because when I bless him, my countenance changes. You will know when I've been out of shape because it's written all over my face. But you will also know that my hope is in God because it'll be written all over my face. Oh, I wish I had somebody that caught what I said. Your facial expressions let everybody know what position that you are in. And that's why, that's why, that's why, that's why, that's right, Pastor Partridge. That's why that I wish I had somebody to help me. That's why I will not allow anybody to take my joy. I will not allow anybody to take my strength. I will not allow any situation to overcome me to the point that the pressure of what I'm dealing with is evident on my face. I will not do it because the joy of the Lord is my strength. It is the fact that because God is my hope, God is my strength, God is my joy, God is my source, I will praise him even in a depleted moment, even in an unsure moment. Why? Because my hope is in him. And when I know where my hope is, it shows on my face. It shows that even when I'm broke, I can smile. It shows even when I'm destitute, I can be happy. When I'm really not sure, Ayana, how I'm going to make it, I can still have his joy in my life. Because guess what? Can I help you for just a second? Nobody will ever be convinced that God is that powerful when you are living powerless. Can I let that sink in for just a second? We talk about he's a powerful God. He's an awesome God. He's a mighty God, but he's not mighty enough to pull you out, to bring you through, or to even change your facial expression. That's all I wanted to say. I got to go. I got to go. My snapshot time is over. When I'm in trouble, I've learned how to call on him. When I'm in trouble, I've learned how to depend on. When I'm in trouble is when I have learned that my hope is built on nothing less but Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare. That's the sweetest phrase, but wholly lean on Jesus' name, on Christ. Don, the solid rock I stand. All of the ground, everything else around me can be suffering and sinking, but me. I pray that this moment will lift your spirits on a Monday. I pray that this snapshot has given you just a little bit of fortitude, a little bit of instruction, a little bit of word that's enough to carry you through whatever is trying to carry you out. We love you one and all. We want you to have a blessed week in the Lord, that his power and his might will rest upon you like has never been seen before. That's right. That's right. That's right. He is, Pastor Partridge, he is everything I need. He is everything I need. He is everything I need. Because I've learned that when I'm in trouble, I can call on him. And the powerful thing about it is, I will always get an answer. May God bless you and may he keep you, is our prayer.